Hello everyone, my name is David. Thank you for joining me today for this video. I'm a life coach and I help people heal and recover and grow from all kinds of different trauma. Today I want to talk about the smear campaign. I've talked about this topic many times in several different videos I've made. If you're interested in this topic and want to know more about what I have to say about it, please watch those other videos because I'm not going to really go over that same stuff this time. I've talked about the total psychology of it, what kind of people do it, why, what their intentions are, because there's different reasons and different kinds of people that smear people, that socially attack people like that. So today, the video Diagnosing a Smear Campaign is, I want to show you how narcissistic and antisocial a smear campaign is. And what you can do with this, I'm hoping, is you can show people that are smearing you, right? Instead of defending yourself and instead of attacking them, it's just, see, they're sick. And this is what people like them do. They're one of these people. So what I'm going to do is just simply go down the DSM, the Diagnostic Statistics Manual 5. And it's what people therapists and doctors use to diagnose their patients with disorders. And I'm going to talk about narcissistic personality disorder, and I'm going to talk about antisocial personality disorder, which is what sociopaths fall under. So I'm going to go down the traits, the diagnostic traits, and I'm going to just show you that how the smear campaign, people that do this are narcissists or sociopaths. Typically, it might be borderline, but typically people that on and on attack people like this, they have a personality disorder, and they're totally going against the grain of society. Okay, so first red flag, guys. Since most people watching this video have had interactions with narcissists and are starting to learn and know them very well, what's the first thing, what do all narcissists do, really? I mean, I hate to say all, but really almost all of them do this. And in some way or another, or mostly direct, they call you a narcissist, don't they? So be careful and watch out for the people that are calling people narcissists, right? That's the narcissist, right? So that's red flag number one. So let's go down. I'm going to go down first the narcissistic personality disorder traits. And I'm going to show you how people smear campaigns, people that have smear campaigns, if you're not sure or whatever, how they are narcissist or narcissistic. Okay? Number one, competing. Well, let me do this. Yeah, I'm going to read the traits first and then point it out to you. So, number one. Grandiose self-importance, inflated ego, unrealistic sense of superiority, better than other people in appearance or style. So think of people going on social media, because that's really what we're using now today, right? Platforms. We're using social media. We're using YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, stuff like this to smear people, to attack people. Okay, and I'm not talking somebody that says one bad thing. I'm talking about many posts over time, or many videos about a person. Many videos, video, right? That's a campaign. So, back to this number one, self-importance, inflated ego, it's competing. That's why narcissists are so competitive. That's one reason they're doing this. They're competing with other people. They believe they need to compete all the time with everybody because they believe they're not good enough. They're promoting their self-importance. I'm more important than them. I'm very important. What I have to say is very, very important. My opinion about this person is extremely important, and I'm going to draw the line, and you better have the same opinion as me, and if you let me, I'll form it for you. I'll form your opinion for you. That's why I'm telling you what they are. I'm telling you what they are, and I'm telling you what to do. I'm not just presenting stuff and saying, hey, I'm better than you. I'm good, you're bad. Smear campaign. I mean, isn't that what people are saying? If they're saying someone's bad, then they're not saying they're bad too. They're saying, I'm good, you're bad. This person's bad, this person's bad. This person's done some bad things. I haven't. Right? Pretty obvious. Number two. Preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success or power or brilliance or beauty or ideal love. Fantasies of grandeur, splendor, and impressiveness of appearance or style, rank or social status. So you'll really see this, the person making the videos, right? The person that has their own channel or something and really launching a campaign against other people, really making their channel about that, right? Just really, really seeks attention. Look at me. I have the answers. And they do it for subs, votes, admiration. Someone that I briefly interacted with someone a long time ago that told me, "You will be famous someday. Don't you ever forget about me. Don't you forget about me." And they used to say it all the time until I stopped talking to that person and they launched a smear campaign against me. And yeah, duh. Total envy. Envy. They want the admiration. All that's important to them is fame, notoriety, right? Appearance, status. That's all that matters. Envy. So, and that leads me to a narcissistic trait. Envious of others, or believes people are envious of them. Want what someone else has. The person that smeared me wanted what I had. They thought I was going to be famous, and they're like, "Don't forget about me." And when I stopped talking to them, they rode my coattails. They attached themselves to me and made many, many videos about me. Crazy. Obvious what they want. Obvious what's important to them. So let's move on. Okay, so attacking people in public is antisocial. It goes against the grain of society, right? Society doesn't like it. We don't. It feels gross. It feels bad. Sociopaths are narcissists and misunderstand society. They don't understand what society is and what it's doing and why we're here and why they need us, why they need society, right? Society is to be a strength for all, not a hunting ground for self-success, but for the success of all, of the group, right? Sociopaths believe that we're all here, fighting each other, and that's why they're so socially aggressive. So I'm going to show you how a smear campaign is narcissistic and antisocial. I want to keep going. So a fifth reason is entitlement. Judge, jury, executioner. Okay? That's what the narcissist is. Believes he or she is special and unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high status people. Okay, so they will try to knock you down. Everything's a scale. I think of it, narcissists don't believe we're all equal. They don't believe we're all horizontally equal. Even though we're all different, we're equal. No, narcissists don't believe that whatsoever. Okay, narcissists are a product of the worst self-esteem ever. And they've been compared to by their parents all the time. And they compare themselves to people all the time. And they believe they're worse than everybody and hopefully better than somebody. And they just keep promoting their self-importance to get up, to believe that they will be somebody. That's what they value, status. That's who they are. So, attacking other people puts you higher up on the list, right? It's putting people down notches so you can go up higher. Stepping on them. I call it a sociopath step over. Boom, step over you to get to what I want. Step on you, crush you, hurt you, exploit you like an object to get what I want. And that's what people are doing. If they're smearing you, they're not considering you're a human being. They're not considering you have other people in your life that care about you. They're not considering that you're trying to make a living and they might be damaging that. They aren't considering that this is bad for your health and they're killing you. They're not considering that you may want to commit suicide, because that's what most people do. If it's bad enough, they'll commit suicide. Go on to the next one. Requires excessive admiration, constant need for attention. What else can you say about people on YouTube generally, right? I mean, I can't even deny that for myself if I'm on here making videos. It's not my main purpose. It's not my main reason, though. I can tell you that wholeheartedly. So, people that are smearing people on social platforms and being known for it, right? They want attention. They want admiration. They want to be seen and be a hero. right? And I'm protecting you, and look how great I am. Look at the narcissists that always pay for the bill. Look at narcissists that make donations. Look at the narcissists that do acts of kindness and good deeds that have to be seen only. They have to be seen. They won't go do it behind closed doors. It's not about the meaning. It's about being seen, right? They have a sense of entitlement, the right to something, believe that they are inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment, no boundaries. And isn't that what a narcissist is doing when they're smearing you? They're airing all they can about you and making up more, tons of lies, no boundaries at all, exposing. They'll say, I'm exposing people. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not exposing anybody. You're exposing yourself and how gross you are and how much you attack other people and think that abusing people is okay. That's when you say it's okay. It's okay sometimes to abuse people. The definition of abuse is intentionally hurting someone. That's what a smear campaign is. I'm intentionally trying to hurt this person. But they'll reframe it as, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help other people, victims. So I'm trying to help people by hurting people. Doesn't make sense, does it? Does it? Is interpersonally exploitative. Interpersonal, for you guys that don't know, that's people in your inner circle, right? Your family, your close friends, and your lovers, loved ones, okay? And they exploit these people. The closer people are to them, they exploit them. So when someone's smearing a person, right? It's when they know the person or knew the person. They say, I knew them. I was friends with them. They're my family. I dated them. And I'm going to smear them. It's when they know their victim. That's interpersonally exploitative. You can't be more interpersonally exploitative than to go and make lies about people and attack somebody on the internet. It's insane. Total exploitation. Lacks empathy. I don't think the people that are smearing other people are aware of some of the things I just went through. Doesn't care how they feel. No repercussion to their actions. They don't care that they have family, that they're trying to work for a living, that it stresses them out, that it may want them to, commit suicide. They don't care. Or that's what they want. Intentionally trying to hurt them. Oh, that's abuse. That's abuse, right? Next. Envy. Envious of others. I already went through that, right? What somebody said to me and why they started attacking me. Because I started being successful and they got so envious, and because I wouldn't talk to them anymore. Because first they said, oh, don't ever forget about me. You're going to be famous. You're going to be famous. And I was like, whatever. I laughed at them. I was like, don't care. I'm not going to be famous. And they, oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. It was so important to them. And don't you ever forget about me. Don't you ever forget about me. And I knew this person was sick. I stopped talking to them and they smeared me for such a long time. Yeah, so because that's what they wanted. That's really what mattered to them. The fame, notoriety, attention, admiration. Shows arrogant or haughty behaviors or attitudes. Judgmental. The smear campaign has an agenda. They aren't just sitting there saying, oh, someone hurt me. And this is how it happened. I've talked about how people have hurt me in my life in my videos, but I've never said who it was. You know what I mean? I've never. I don't do that. Because all of this is opinion. It's all about your opinion about somebody or how something happened, right? It's just your opinion, your version. There's always an agenda. Never just, this is my story. It's always give the name, give the crime, and the punishment, what should be done. We need to do this, a call for action. Do this, everyone, to somebody. That's why you post it online, right? You want people to act. Why else would you do that? Oh, I'm trying to help people. No, you're hurting someone. Or you lack empathy. You don't know that. You're not aware that you're hurting someone. Or you don't care. You're a predator and you abuse people. You intentionally hurt people. Do you see that? There's no way out of it. when you start smearing people and attacking people, don't let people rationalize it, because that's another narcissistic and antisocial trait, which I'm getting to next. So, a sociopath is a narcissist, just to let you know. That's how much they overlap. That sociopaths and psychopaths have antisocial personality disorder, which is also meets criteria for narcissistic personality disorder. So I'm going to read to you the criteria for antisocial personality disorder and show you how smear campaigns are antisocial, and the people doing them may or most likely have antisocial personality disorder. So the first criteria is a pervasive pattern of disregard for and violation of the rights of others, occurring since age 15, as indicated by 3 or more of the following. So out of these 7 traits, you only need 3 to be a sociopath. Okay? Pretty serious. And a pattern is what I'm talking about, those constant posts. It continues. That's when it's a sociopathic. It continues for months, weeks, or months, maybe even years, and to different people, more than just one. They always start doing it to other people too. So, number 1, failure to conform to social norms with respect to lawful behaviors. So it's not social norm to attack people or to be aggressive or to hurt or abuse anybody. That's against all social norms. It's also illegal, isn't it? Last time I checked. Slander, libel, blackmail. Blackmail is illegal, right? And blackmail is the use of threats to prevent another from engaging in a lawful occupation and writing libelous letters or letters that provoke a breach of the peace. Pretty simple. Smear campaigns. You're trying to attack people and their well-being and their livelihood so they don't make money. Don't go to this therapist. Don't go to this life coach. Don't go to this person's channel. Don't help or help this person at all. Don't let them make money. Number 2, so that meets that one, right? If you see someone doing that, they already have one. They only need 2 more to be a sociopath. Number 2, deceitfulness, as indicated by repeat lying, use of aliases, or conning others for personal profit or pleasure. There's not a single smear campaign, there's not anyone that talks shit about people that doesn't add lies. They're deceiving people. And they're saying, this is my opinion, let me form yours. It's gross. Check mark on that. Impulsivity or failure to plan ahead. Yeah, people that do this, that post stuff and threats and illegal stuff and slander and libelous and blackmail and just nasty bad garbage about people, don't think or care about the repercussions of their actions to themselves or other people or their future or if they get in trouble. Number 4 is irritability and aggressiveness by repeat physical fights or assaults. Now, men are usually more aggressive physically. Women are more aggressively verbally, socially. So these smear campaigns typically are mostly women. And so social aggression is what they're talking about, right? So aggressiveness is attacking people through videos and saying they're a bad person, naming their name, showing their face. They're a bad person. Don't talk to them. Go hate on them. Go hurt them. Go punish them. Go abuse them. Don't give them money. Don't pay for their services. All this, right? That's called social aggression. That's number 4 to be a sociopath. So right there, just these 4 meet almost all smear campaigns meet these 4 criteria. It means you're a sociopath, and there's still more. You only need 3. 5 is reckless disregard for safety of self or others. And that's that more, right? I don't care what happens to me. And you'll see people that smear, they'll say, I don't care what happens to me. I'll go down with him. I don't care. I'm doing this forever. I'm never going to stop. I don't care what happens to me. Sociopath. Number 6, constant irresponsibility by repeat failure to sustain consistent work or honor financial obligations. That really doesn't apply to smear campaigns that much, does it? Maybe there's a way and I don't know. But we'll pass the 1. Number 7, the last one. Lack of remorse by being indifferent to or rationalizing having hurt mistreated, or stolen from another. So as people smear campaign someone, as they attack someone and they post something bad, they always counter it with rationalizing. It's okay to do this because they're a bad person. It's okay to do this because they hurt me. It's okay to do this because they've hurt other people. It's okay to do this because they're smearing me, so I'm going to smear them. At the very least, real loss of self. Don't know who you are. But smear campaigns meet 6 out of 7 criteria, and you only need 3 to be a sociopath. Pretty insane. Like I said, I made lots of other videos about this subject. If you're interested to go look it up. This one was meant to show you that people that smear campaign probably have a personality disorder, most likely narcissistic personality disorder, or even more likely antisocial personality disorder. More likely they're sociopaths. Please, anybody, offer any other information you have about this down below. And please always, like always, ask me questions, okay? I'll answer all of your questions. Thank you, guys. If you can, please vote. Subscribe, stuff like this to help my channel if you can. And if anybody needs coaching, daviddemars.com. Thanks. Bye-bye. Love yourself first.